No apology to Kenyan women. I stand on business. Honor, courage, and commitment are the Navy principles.
The boys from America. What started as a simple conversation on whether or not Kenyan women are indeed soft, feminine, and submissive as these boys were claiming, unearthed a new term some of us had never heard of before this. The passport bros. It is a term that kept coming up in the comments and on the search bar. A term that led into a rabbit hole of discovery, trying to understand what are passport bros, who are the passport bros, and why are they so popular. Now, they are all over the internet, from being chased away from countries like Colombia and Brazil for claiming that Brazilian women are too easy, and that as a man, you could actually have relations with different women every day of the year, 365 days if you wanted to. That's just how easy the women of Brazil are, according to them.
In Brazil, it's super easy in Brazil, right? 365 women in Brazil every year.
They're encouraging men to move to Kenya because of the women. They're calling Africa and especially Kenya the hope for masculinity and a man's paradise. They say that Kenyan women, number one, are very beautiful and attractive, but more than this, they say that women in Kenya are very feminine, soft, and submissive.
The thing is, Kenyan women are so soft and kind and feminine.
And women, their voices are soft, their voices are tiny, and the way they move.
They're being treated like kings here without even having to put in so much effort, that they only need to send text messages at the right time. And these women, we women, are melting in their arms.
My experience, they kind of just melt in your arms. They kind of just fall in your arms. I don't really have to do much. I don't have to put in that much effort. The most effort that I have to put in is to send messages accordingly at the correct times of the day and be consistent with messaging.
When you're a 10 out of 10 dude like me, tall, fit, and got the looks and the confidence, women already know what time it is. They ain't coming to me like some ATM. They already know what it is. They know better. They understand the prize. When I walk in the room, energy shifts. They trying to impress me. And let's be real. If you're looking like money, smelling like success, and moving like a boss, women gonna respect that.
There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi, and they're making content around Kenyan women being soft, feminine, sweet, and they are being treated like kings compared to how they are being treated in America. And as a Kenyan woman, I'll be honest, is the money, bro. Is the dollar that you came with from US Hey that is giving you that level of treatment. Let the dollar run out, Troy.
Listen up. Let me put y'all on game real quick. I see some ladies out here talking reckless about passport bros, but be careful running that mouth. Sweetheart, listen here. Cuz those ain't facts, those are lies. First off, let's talk numbers. Since it seems that there's a disconnect, the average Kenyan woman is out here making $200 a month.
All right, let's make this quick and clear. I take my name and reputation seriously. And what's happening right now is a textbook example of defamation of character.
Hey fam, Gracie here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I am hoping that from wherever you, my lovelies, are watching this from, you are doing alright and God has protected you and preserved you very well. And to you that continuously give support to me on here, that really means a lot to me. So thank you so very much for your support. And as always, we do have an interesting episode to look at, and I can't lie, I was trying to avoid doing this one, but I think it's very okay to see other people's perspective on this. So there's been viral videos about passport bros in Kenya and how Kenyan women were saying that these men are being very disrespectful to Kenyan women and Kenyan men and Kenya as a country, and they accused them of calling them that animal that jumps around the trees. They are saying that these passport bros are claiming that they can sustain the economy of Kenya. So Kenyan people came out to really give some fire on this one, and the brother in question here, his name is Brandon. They called him and they are telling him to apologize because of the things that he said. He had so much fire, by the way, because you're going to look at some of the videos, probably you have come across them, but now he's doubled down. He's like, you know, because when Kenyan women are like, apologize, he's like, no, I'm not going to apologize, but then I'm going to sue every person that has been speaking about me, defaming me, and I'm going to pay people money, remember money, right, to anyone that reports the videos of all these people that are speaking ill about me, right? And it's very, very interesting. I think we are definitely going to look at these videos. Come back and talk about it.
Because as a black sister, because he's still a black man, he's an idiot, but he's still a black man. And, you know, I don't want to be the reason why some things are going to happen to him, because some of this information, if it's made public, is going to be problematic even for his own government. And I don't want that. I know he's, you know, grown up in a country that really looked down upon black people, and he's enjoying freedom for the first time, and he's confused because he doesn't know what to do. And it's like those guests who are never invited to an event, but they're the ones who complain the most about food and say, "Hii chakula haina nyama." He's that type. So we understand it's just uncivilized. He might be American, but he's uncivilized and uncultured, and he doesn't know how to respect people's spaces. Having said that, I'm choosing not to use this information because I feel like it's very personal information, and I don't want to be someone who does this kind of content where I use people's personal information against them. It's beneath me. It's beneath my content. I'm a social commentator. I leave it at that. I don't go personal. But this one was really triggering because he came to us. He came at us personally. And I am hoping, see the way I'm calm, this is going to end here. And I'm not going to hear anything about this anymore. I'm not going to hear him calling us monkeys, saying the way we, I don't know what, we are naive, we are stupid, we are all those kind of things. I hope I don't hear that anymore. So Brandon, this is a warning. I don't want to hear anything about you, me, Kenyan women, any negative thing. If you have it, say it in your private space, in your WhatsApp group, with your people you interact with. Do not make videos about that. Because just so you know, the information I have is not good. It's not good, and I don't want to use it. And just because me, I cannot use it, doesn't mean another person can't. So for your own sake, slow down. And while you're debating with your ego whether to make another video to retaliate or not, I'll tell you this. We've deported more high-profile people than you. And we've even told World Bank and IMF not to give Kenya money, because I know your ego tells you that our dwindling economy is dependent on you and your brothers. So relax, calm down, enjoy life, do whatever you want. Whether you feel like you're a king or not, that's up to you. That is none of our business. Maybe your ancestry or your parents or how you grew up, they were telling you that you came from a kingdom or you're one of the children of the king. It's okay. How they told you in America, it's none of our business. It's how you feel, no problem. All I'm saying is I do not want to hear you disrespect Kenyan women again and make it public, because then we'll have a problem. Because kosa si kosa, kurudia kosa ndio kosa. I'm assuming you are drunk on freedom and drunk on your Americanness, because Americans, you know, you people are socialized to think you're better than everybody else. So maybe that part really came out too strong. So I hope that you're going to humble yourself after this and try to be a productive member in the society and live well with people. I will leave it at this.
All right, let's make this quick and clear. I take my name and reputation seriously. And what's happening right now is a textbook example of defamation of character, false accusations, and lies are being spread about me. And let me tell you, there will be drastic consequences for this. Here's how it's going to go down. First, I've documented everything. Every post, every comment, every video.
By the way, with all this mess going around, Brandon decided to delete some of the videos that he had made about Kenyan women and Kenya in particular. So if you go looking for them, you probably will not be able to find them. And he changed the name of the account, you know, turned off the comments.
This isn't just drama, it's a legal matter now. Second, I'm pursuing a defamation of character lawsuit against Sharina 254 for.
So apparently I'm being sued, but I'm confused. I don't know where to go, which court to report. I don't know if I'm going to a normal court, animal control, or KWS, because the last time I checked, we were called monkeys, and you know monkeys, they cannot go to a normal court. And as an animal, the worst thing you can get is a vaccine. So I need that information as soon as possible because I need to report on time and I don't want to be in contempt of court. That's number one. Number two, all the information that was provided for me was alleged. So the least you will have done is at least, you know, come with the receipt with your so-called degree, your so-called military service, and verify that actually this is true information, that the person that provided me with the information is on the wrong, because we need that information to be verified in court as well. And then number three is, I have never seen somebody who is suing someone and then the same person has the evidence to exonerate the person they're suing, because it's like somebody breaking into your house to steal and then is suing you for defending yourself in your own house. It doesn't make sense, because if you go to court with that, you're going to be arrested for wasting the court's time. The judges are busy, and you'll be, you know, arrested for wasting their time. They are very busy. They have other important things to do. And then finally, this has escalated very fast, and I like this. I like this. Now we're in business. It was just all talk. Now we're in business, because, you know, it started with no short video to suits, and now I'm wondering what next. How do I show up in court? Do I show up with my jacket? Do I show up in a suit, or do I come in a brand underwear? Because I don't want to look confused and not dress appropriately. Please give me the memo of how to show up in court. And then finally, to my followers, if you're a lawyer, please, in case I call you, please come through. I don't want to be thrown in a Mississippi prison, because you know America is not easy for a black person to survive jail. So please let me know that you're a lawyer, you can help me in this case, because I don't want to go to court. I don't want to go to jail. So please be on standby, my sisters and brothers. This is a joke.
Spreading false information with the intent to harm my reputation. Social platforms don't protect you from accountability. Sharina 254. And the law is clear. There will be real consequences for smearing somebody's name. This just isn't about me. It's about principle. I've worked hard to build my life as a U.S. veteran, a college graduate, and a professional engineer. I don't live off of anyone. I grind, I earn, and I succeed. So, here's the message. If you come for my name with lies, be prepared to face legal and social consequences. The truth will always prevail and win, and I'm here to protect what I've built. Ladies and gentlemen, if you value my platform and reputation, focus on your grind instead of lies. because I won't let this slide. For anyone that believes they can defame my character, there will be drastic consequences. Slander is a serious matter, and I will not tolerate any false or damaging statements made about me. For those that need clarity, slander is a type of defamation involving false spoken statements made with the intent to harm someone's reputation. Slander occurs verbally and can still cause significant damage to someone's personal and professional life. To be clear, the lies being spread about me are untrue, defamatory, and malicious. If you have made videos, posts, or any content about false statements about me, you have exactly 48 hours to remove them. Slander is illegal and comes with serious consequences. If your lies are not taken down, I will utilize every resource available to me, including legal action for defamation, seeking monetary damages, and working with platforms to ensure your accounts are removed. Let this be the final warning. Any further defamatory actions will result in swift and severe repercussions. The lies must stop. No apology to Kenyan women. I stand on business. Honor, courage, and commitment are the Navy principles. All right, let's talk about what's really going on in these streets. It seems like everybody's busy with my name, and this is what I call a smear campaign, where people throw dirt on your name just to distract from their own insecurities and failures. Let me set the record straight for y'all who actually care about the truth. I'm a U.S. veteran. I've served my country with pride and discipline. I've got a bachelor's degree in management, and I'm a certified gas turbine engineer. That means I don't just talk about success. I've lived it, I've earned it in every single way. Now, the rumors are straight up cap. No, I didn't abandon any children. And no, I'm not broke. I'm not living off of government money. My grind and discipline pay my bills and build my lifestyle. Anyone saying otherwise is just projecting their own struggles and insecurities. Here's the thing, when you're out here leveling up, living by your own terms, and being unapologetically you, and you're setting the standards, people are going to hate and try to assassinate your character. But I stand on business. I said what I said. I don't pay my bills. I don't lie about the grind. The grind is the slow grind. This gossip would not change my trajectory. So while people are busy making noise, I'm focused on my goals, stacking wins, building wealth, and I'm living a life I built with my own two hands.
The boys from America. What started as a simple conversation on whether or not Kenyan women are indeed soft, feminine, and submissive as these boys were claiming, unearthed a new term some of us had never heard of before this. The passport bros. It is a term that kept coming up in the comments and on the search bar. A term that led into a rabbit hole of discovery, trying to understand what are passport bros, who are the passport bros, and why are they so popular? Now, they are all over the internet, from being chased away from countries like Colombia and Brazil for claiming that Brazilian women are too easy, and that as a man, you could actually have relations with different women every day of the year, 365 days if you wanted to. That's just how easy the women of Brazil are, according to them.
In Brazil, it's super easy in Brazil, right? But you'll never hear me exaggerate how easy it is. I'm going to keep it real. You could fuck 365 women in Brazil every year. You could.
The passport bros are always on the move. Peru, Thailand, Brazil, Colombia, the Philippines, just to name a few. And now they are on Kenyan soil in the name of searching for love, searching for soft, feminine, and traditional women. But the question begs, are the passport bros really here to find wives, settle down, have children maybe? as they are purporting, is Kenya the final destination for guys who are always on the move? Are the passport bros here for a long time or just a good time?
Listen up. I'm done letting lies and false narratives slide. As someone who's worked hard to build my reputation and career, I take defamation seriously, whether it's about me personally, Black American men, or passport bros, as a community or as a whole. To those trying to spread falsehoods, understand this: your actions have consequences. I'm offering a cash reward of 200,000 Kenyan shillings for anyone that reports, flags, and brings down accounts spreading defamation of content or lies. The size of the reward will depend on the platform and the reach of the channel. This isn't about shutting down freedom of speech. It's about protecting the truth, holding people accountable for their words.
Brandon, in his own videos that he deleted, allegedly, he called Kenyan people the M word, that animal that be jumping around on trees, right? And that really triggered them a lot. And then he continued to say more other agitating things like, do not mess with us because we have the capacity of destroying and causing your economy to collapse. And he also said that we are the competition here. Your men are not it. They don't have the charm. They don't have the money. They don't have half the education that we have. So stop. It's not just the money. We are it. Also talking about how you literally don't have to do so much to get these women because you are it. Women will throw themselves at you. So those are some of the things that really caused them to come and give a response. Now, you, my viewers, I want you to let me know, do you think with these responses, Kenyan women were wrong to come and defend their own women, brothers and sisters, uncles in their country? And do you think with their responses, they were trying to attack, defame, and put down Brandon? And with Brandon, do you think it was okay for him to come in Kenya and say all these things and not expect people to say something? And also, do you think he has a case with this lawsuit that he's, pursuing? And also with these threats of saying he's gonna pay people to make sure that he takes down other people's accounts and stuff like that? You are going to let me know. I must say that Kenyan people are very nice people until when you press the wrong button. And I feel like at some point, this is exactly what Brandon did. And I know that at some point still things really turned toxic and messy, where everyone was literally coming with attacks and stuff like that. And that's why Brandon is like, he's suing for defamation, because it feels like now they're digging and saying so many wrong things about him. So, and honestly, it didn't even have to go that far. I feel like it was just a matter of each party listening to the other. Because yes, Brandon, brother, you have been here for 1 year. That's exactly what he said. I don't think you know everything. You can learn so many things from these women, especially if you want to be put on some game about women. There's a level of softness about African women and people call it weakness, but that's our power, right? Softness has its own power. And I saw an African American woman, shout out to her.
Living in Nairobi really helped me tap into my patience and also really practice my gentleness and I guess my softness, because I have noticed, and also I have Kenyan friends who are women who have told me that sometimes as a woman in Africa you have to be gentle to get ahead. You can't always be give me this, give me that, basically I have Kenyan friends who have taught me that being gentle and being soft can get you a lot farther than the American way of doing things. And I have been like tapping into that a little bit, and it works. So shout out to my Kenyan homegirls who put me on game, because there's been times where I was in like, you know, situations and I tried to do things the way that I was used to doing them, but my homegirls was just like, no, let me show you how it's done, you know, and they basically showed me how to get things that you want by being soft and I guess you could say submissive. And so that is also one thing that I've noticed since I have moved here. I have been mastering the art of being soft and feminine to get things done, or just to, you know, fit into the culture as well. Like, I do think that that is a little bit of part of the culture.
Saying that when she came to Kenya, women put her on some game about softness and how to go around things and how to get things, to make things go your way as a woman. Compared to American, she said over here, softness takes you a long way. And that's exactly what the sisters were trying to tell this brother, that you might have the money, but once the money is gone, the same women that you're calling soft may be the total opposite. Now, I'm not saying that they are not feminine. No, they are. But again, that's like their weapon. And if you're coming from a place where you're not used to that, you will fall for it. Absolutely fall for it. And you will think, oh my God, I am the best, right? So, but also I must say that you really don't use some of these words on these people and you think they are going to be quiet. It hurts. Just like it does hurt you when you are called that in America. Why would you think it is okay for you to come to Kenya, Africa, and then call people that? And I don't know, make yourself feel like you are the best thing. Confidence is very okay. But going around throwing these names around just like that, jokingly trying to disrespect the men and saying that the economy is dependent on you as if Kenyan people are not hardworking. I am going to have to say this. Wealth is not loud. It's not noisy at all. Not at all. The reason as to why Kenyan people are not coming out to say we are rich, we are educated, we are top tier, we are that, is because they know how things run over here. There's power in moving in silence. I don't know if in America it is okay for you to go around telling your business and telling people how you built this, you have this, you can do this, you can do that, and not be at a risk of being attacked. You are literally placing yourself at a place of a disadvantage and literally causing people to see you as a target, because once they know you have money, lots of people that will be attracted and the audience that you have around you will also be targeting the money. So the reason as to why Kenyan people and African people don't say anything about their money is because it's strategic. They don't want to become the target. And you are a foreigner, right? And they also told you that these things that you are saying, they have literally deported lots of people. And at least they came to you as a brother and they are saying, please stop. But then you kept escalating and, you know, making this deeper than it really, really was. So I'm going also to have to say, the type of women probably you will attract will be women that just want to see your body and enjoy a night with you. And they are not going to be top tier. They will find a way of using you. But also, the reason as to why I was even very skeptical about talking about this, I don't want to come off like I don't want passport bros here. But majority of the passport bros, especially young people that I am seeing, they are really interested in, you know, playing around with different women, sleep with this and that. So it's like SEX tourism. I am all for brothers and sisters that are here for, genuine connections, start businesses, invest, employ our people, find a woman, marry her, not this type of men that are going to be, here sleeping with this and that and that and that and that, because it looks like that's the kind of information they are putting out there. And the reason as to why I'm taking this opportunity to speak about this strongly is because that is not a culture that we are used to. I am not trying to say that it is not happening. Oh brother, oh my sister, it is definitely happening, but it's happening undercover. But the more you put it out there, you are literally putting a target on your own self. So this is a lesson to brothers that say that we don't have the same energy for the palm-colored people. Palm-colored people, even anywhere they are, Thailand, Philippines, anywhere, they are doing these things still undercover. Our brothers want to attract attention, and that's the reason as to why they are also attracting a lot of negativity. They don't want to walk in silence. So it's not because people do not like you, but it's the way you're putting the name of their country out there. Again, I'm not trying to say that these things really do not happen, but for the most part, like I said, these countries, their culture is like laid back. Things happen, but they are not talked about, right? So, and also when you look at it in a, clear lens over here, none of these people is really married. The people that are married to beautiful kings and queens here in Africa that are coming from America, they're not even out here talking about themselves. And I must say, my brother, you don't need to prove a point of the fact that you are a top tier. Confidence is very beautiful, but people will judge your character. And I'm not speaking this in a bad spirit. This is to all our brothers and sisters, right? You don't have to prove a point. People will judge you and see if you are it or if you are not it. Of course, because of the things that you say and the things that you put out there, right? So I feel like you saying, oh, I am this, I am that. No top tier man, no high value man needs to come and say these things. No man of charm needs to even say that about themselves. They exude that out of them. That's the thing, right? It comes out naturally with the way they talk, with the way they handle themselves, and the way they carry themselves around. So I feel like going to new societies, new countries, you have to be extremely careful on what you say about the country and the people, because that might either rub them the wrong way, and when they come out to respond to you, you probably may not like it. But also do not expect to say bad things, insult people, show them that they are nothing, and then they are going to be silent and keep quiet. We don't hate our black brothers. We do not. I am one strong advocate for my brothers and sisters coming on the continent. Lots of brothers are in Kenya, they are in Uganda, and they are doing things and they are not even saying anything. So learn to walk in silence. The people that came out to put you on some game, I don't think they were really trying to, put you down. No, they were just trying to say, you can have it. But it's not just that. Women here, all they care for is a man that is mature enough, a man that, and there's charm in maturity, by the way. There is definitely charm in maturity. And a man that is a provider, right? A man that is not just out there to play around with so many women. Because let's be honest, lots of top tier women here, you're not going to find them in a club, and they're also not going to be impressed with some of the things that you are saying, because that's not what they are about. They have seen it all, had it all, and all they are looking for is a serious man to settle with. They are not looking for experiences. And trust me, top tier ones, they are definitely not going to throw themselves at you. And top tier ones, I promise you, they are not going to take the bare minimum, because they are out there hustling, grinding, and they are educated. And for your information, Yes, African people, African young men and men are also educated and they have built things also like you. And praise God that you are able to build all these things. But do not use this as something to put others down. We can all be able to thrive. We all have a place to shine. Passport bros can shine even when Kenyan men or African men are shining. There is definitely women that will be definitely attracted to passport sisters and passport bros. But there is also those women that will gravitate towards their men. There are those women that are not going to find a problem with dating their men, regardless of the fact that you're saying they don't have that charm, they don't have the swag and all of that. Not everyone is looking for something American. As much as, yes, so many women are interested in foreign brothers because they think they have a different perspective about life. So it's all about discovery and stuff like that. So, I mean, in all fairness, I feel like, we can all shine without putting each other down. But also you can move in silence and enjoy the country. Invest if you want to invest. These people have already opened their country and you are there and you are enjoying it. You are loving it. So I think we can put an end to this. You brothers and sisters that want to come, you are definitely welcome. And if you want to find genuine women, you will definitely find them here in Africa. As much as, yes, even in America, there are beautiful queens that you can choose from. But also, I must say that it is not difficult when you do something wrong and you just come out and be like, simple, I know I really made these statements and I am sorry. It's okay to take accountability because we make mistakes. That's one of the things that people need to know. We make mistakes with our words. We are not perfect. And I don't want these incidents to really discourage any of you because I want you guys to come here. You can get the best out of Africa. You just need to be very strategic. Take the advice of locals because they have been here. They know all the corners. You know that old saying of, an old broom sweeps well because it knows all the corners, right? Yeah. So I think so many brothers that are here also doing it big is because they have a backup of people that are from the society, from the community that are helping them to navigate through things. And they have also accepted to sit around. But also statements like, you can do the bare minimum. I think this is some of the things that American people, American women are against. They are against bare minimum effort because you want the full package by doing absolutely nothing. Put in the effort. It's beautiful to value what you want. You can't speak about these women like this and then you think they are going to have respect for you, because respect goes both ways. If you do not respect them, then you want them to respect you because what? You have the charm and the swag, and therefore they are supposed to be throwing themselves at you. So I think that's why they saw it as, no way, this is going too far. What do you guys think? I went on a very long ranting, and I want you to tell me, do you think that Kenyan people were wrong and they just don't like black passport bros, or it's because they were really trying to defend their country? And do you think for Brandon, is it okay for him to come and insult people in their country and they are supposed to be quiet? You guys are going to let me know. Why don't you subscribe to the channel if you have not? I don't know what you're waiting for. And please, why don't you let me see you in another amazing video? Until then, my name is Gracie and I love you. Bye.